Welcome to my channel. We're going to go traveling now and see different roads, different places, and all kinds of things that I hope you will find interesting. So subscribe to my channel and give me a thumbs up. Leave a comment also. I try to read every one of them. Thanks for viewing. Hey guys, seen the last video. I haven't done anything to this bike. Nobody else has either. And we're also still waiting on the truck. But I wanted to come out here to hunt. This was a internment camp during World War II. I wanted to show it to you. But they brought all the Japanese Americans out here and put them in buildings out that way. Now I've already put a video on here about this. They were supposed to have done a lot of work around here. So anyway, they spent millions. I don't know where they spent it. Memories of, let's see what this is.
They rounded us up on the old train coach, and from the station they loaded us off, and we went down to, I believe it was Portland, up the Columbia and into Pendleton, Ontario.
This is the guardhouse I just filmed. This here is right there.
All the shades, because apparently we were passing through some army.
Let's see, yeah, this building here is what's left. That's what's left of it, with the chimney. And then this one here,
not one but two,
is that one there.
Once over there into,
I think that's the way you got in and out of the camp.
We stopped off.
I don't think this road went all the way through at that time. And then there's one of the barracks. Let's go over here. So we got a visitor center here, Mondays through and Fridays and Mondays. I guess that's only 2 days, and we're here on a, hey, we're here on a Monday. We may be able to go see that. But here's the how the layout is. You can see it here. I don't know what that is, but it ain't blocked off. But, this was not one of the proudest of moments in American history. These Japanese Americans didn't do anything to deserve being locked up like this. They didn't at least have their own terrorist camps like we got going on in America now. These guys were just good people. They even fought for our country. But here's where we are. And I'm looking that way, I'm standing right about there looking that way. So let's turn around. You can see where the buildings were. They had stores out here. They had all kinds of stuff. Let's see if we can figure it out. Okay, we're standing behind that guard there, looking over that way. Right through there is where everything was. We're going to walk over there and look around, see what's left. They called this Minidoka Relocation Center. What a nice name for screwing over your fellow Americans. Pretty nice. And these are the fellows, I think these guys went and served for their country, even though their family was locked up. Good people. But this is not far outside of Twin Falls. You can Google it if you're coming by. If you're coming by on the freeway, it's not far off the freeway at all. It's definitely worth coming over here and paying your respects to our fellow countrymen. We even got the wife out today on the bike. And yeah, you know she's going to have better pictures than me. I don't know what they did with the millions of dollars. It must be in that house way down there. Maybe we'll drive down there and check it out. But let's walk across here and I'll show you where the buildings were. I'm just going to let this video run. It might get kind of long, but there's a lot to see if I don't get run over. The barracks they built for these people ended up all over the countryside, because once they let the people go home, they took these barracks. The farmers came and got them, because I think they got them for dirt cheap. I know my dad bought one, and he cut one in half, and he made a house out of it over in Falls, Idaho. That's what the barracks all look like. They just had tar paper on the sides, little square windows. You got to stop by here. There's way too much for me to read all this. This sign is that sign. The question of loyalty. I don't think there was no question. These guys fought hard for us, just like the Navajo Indians, and everybody fought hard in World War II. If you didn't go to war, you were not thought highly of. Nowadays, it's different. Let's go over here and look at this. I'd have to stand here a long time and read a long time if you wanted to read all those. So I'm sure my wife is going to take some photos of this stuff. Go to her site, Greener Than a Gourd, Full-Time RV Living, and she'll have all these pictures on her site. And you can read all these people and see if you're related to any of them. I guess you'd have to be of Asian descent, but I'm sure there's people out there watching this that are Asian descent. All right, let's walk down here and see what's up. Get a little better view of what the houses looked like. They were just rode up. They had, like I said, everything in here. Stores, meeting halls, dance halls, barber shops, doctor's offices. They had everything in here. I mean, I guess we took okay. It leaves a bad taste in my mouth myself. These guys didn't do anything, and we got people roaming America right now that just want to kill us so bad. Anyway, Hunt is the name of the I guess it was a town at one time, but if you Google Hunt, or if you Google Minidoka Internment Center, like on the other side, that would get you to this place. You want to go check it out. Okay, we're standing right here, so we're looking right here. So this road right there was houses all along here, and that road there, then there was all houses all along that road, and then back in there. I'm going to see if I can walk all the way over to there. I'm sure feeling a lot better than I did last time I was out here walking, because it was right after I got my knees last year. Wasn't for sure if I could do it, but I did. So I'm going to shut the camera off, getting too much film on here, and then I'll turn it on when we get to a spot. Well, you know, the mail had to be censored, that's for sure. You wouldn't want these radical people getting bad mail or something, I don't know. But I guess this is where the post office was. Right in this area. There's your footings for it. Up through there. Vicky's up there getting her mind off things, taking photos. I guess most of you that followed us knows we've had a lot of deaths in our family lately, and friends. And we just had 2 more this week. One of them was Vicky's close cousin that she hung around with when she was a kid, learned how to drive with and all that. She's gone at age 63 or 64. So I just wanted to get Vicky out of the house. And that's 10 people that we've lost that we know in just the last 3 or 4 months. And then with the truck and the bike breaking down, we just need to get out. And the trailer breaking down. Let's go down there and look at that stuff. Sure you're not interested in our problems. I thought this had a name on it, but I can't find it anywhere. So I'll look it up and I'll put it up here somewhere. There'll be a name of what this building was. I think this was the meeting hall or something. They've changed the signs. That's one thing they've done. This was building, well, this was a warehouse. Building 35 warehouse. I guess that's why it's concrete floor and all that. Okay, that's what that one was. Let's keep on trucking. There's the visitor center. We'll go check it out. But also, I'm going to walk over there a little closer to this, I think it's a genuine article. We'll go check it out. You can see how the tar pepper was just tacked on there with strips. Little bitty windows. Probably very little insulation. Well, that energy was cheap. I'm guessing they brought in firewood or something to keep them warm. I'm sure the visitor center there will tell us all about that. But let's get a little closer on that. You can see the tar paper, and they even tar papered the roof. They didn't go to a lot of expense. Okay, let's walk in here and see what they've done. Somewhere they supposedly spent a lot of money. I haven't seen it yet. Tell me about what we're building over there with the money that they've raised. What's that going to be? The new
visitor center.
Right over there.
Yep, so we're actually building that out of the structure of an old warehouse that was originally on site.
Oh, that warehouse down this way?
No, so the visitor center is a warehouse.
That's where one was at one time.
Yeah, so it's being rehabilitated out of a warehouse that was on site during the camp's operation.
Well, that's kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure a lot of people want to come and see this because a lot of people don't even know this here.
Yeah. It's definitely an important part of our history to know about.
Yeah, it's an important part because we don't want to do it again.
No.
Yeah. Well, I'll keep you out of the camera there.
Thank you.
But this is the temporary visitor center.
Mm-hmm.
Was this building always here?
Yes, so it's been here since after the war. It was actually built after the camps closed. They had a land lottery for the returning veterans, or at least the white veterans returning home from the war. And so this area of land was given to John Herman, and so he was the farmer in this section of land, and he owned a house here.
Oh, John Herman.
Mm-hmm.
He was returning from the war, and he got land.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so it's actually kind of a funny story. He actually was in the Korean War as well, and so what the deal was is that if you got a bit of land, you had 5 years, I think, to
homesteading it.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, there you go, homesteading.
So he had 5 years to turn it into something, but he of course went right off to the Korean War, so he only had about a year left, but he wanted to keep the land. So what the government said was, okay, well, if you don't mind people coming out here to work on it, we would like to teach people how to actually be farmers.
Yeah.
And so they had what was called a farm in a day, and so literally I think 1,000 to 1,500 people came out to learn how to plant seeds and dig ditches and everything like that. And so they developed the land for him so he could keep it.
Well, that's good. Of course, it would have been better if they give a bunch of land to the people they had locked up here.
Yeah, that would have been nice.
That would have been nicer even that. Does this go back any further, or is this it?
This is pretty much it, although
Okay.
there's like a TV with a slideshow
Okay.
on the other side as well.
All right, I lost my wife somewhere, so.
Oh, okay.
She's probably looked down this road and went, nope, I ain't doing that. Okay, I'm gonna do some shopping here.
Okay, sure.
Well guys, you can come into this. I don't know, when are they gonna have the other one done, you know?
Probably next year.
Next year. If you're here this year, come and look at this. Check it out. If you're here next year, it'll all be different. And probably better and improved. You can just sit here and watch a slideshow of the way it was. Wasn't real bad, but still not good. I mean, it isn't like they were shacks. Good guys right there. I'm about ready to run out of battery here, so I'm just going to go until the battery quits, and then I'll talk over something. That was here. See, it ain't as bad as you'd think, but it's bad. And you know why. But there's a row of the houses right there. Let's see if we can get the light off of it so you can see. They just walk down through there just like I walked up through right now. That's where we walked up, right there. And that's where I gotta walk back. Okay, let's head back up and see if we can find out what happened to the wife. Well, the wife never made it down here. Nope, wife didn't make it. She's still way up there. Hey, I'm gonna close it out right here. Like I said just a minute ago, they're building the new one over there. I thought it was already done. But come and check this out. It is part of our history, no matter if you agree with it or not. I'm not going to get into it. Too bad. Come and check it out. Hey, subscribe to my channel. Give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment. Either way, bad or good. Y'all have a great day. And keep your fingers crossed on that motorcycle getting fixed, and the truck. Any day on that truck, I hope. Crossed. Bye.